Hello and welcome. This is a 2012 Ford Focus. This video applies to a 2012 through 2018 Ford Focus. What I'm doing here today is replacing the rear hub bearings. I already have a tutorial on how to do that. The reason I'm making a video today is to show you how to remove rusted ones that are a pain to get out. I will link my tutorial video down in the description, so I recommend watching that after this. Okay, the number one mistake people make is using the wrong socket. Alright, so the bolts that hold the hub on, these that go in from the back, these are not inverted Torx. These are inverted Torx Plus. You need an EP14 socket, not an E14. Let me try to get a view of this here for you. They're EP14. I'll link a socket below for an external Torx Plus. It's just a little bit different. It's a little more grooved in there. So if you use the inverted Torx, you're going to strip it out. So what I did here, I'll show you an example of what to do in just a minute here if these bolts are all rotted and the threads are gone and you can't really get it out. But anyway, just here's the right side. I haven't started on yet. I wanted to show you this as an example. I just doused everything with penetrating oil, including the threads right here. And then I took just a propane torch right where my finger's touching. I got that nice and warm. I got that on my thumb now, Annie sees. I got this nice and warm right here, and then after I warmed it up, I put more penetrating oil on the threads here. And then I've got my 1/2" to 3/8 reducer here. I've got a 6" extension. I've got a universal joint socket here, and I've got my EP14. What I did is I took this off of the impact here. That's a strong 1/2" impact, by the way. I recommend a strong 1/2" impact. I fished this up through the back here. Got it onto the socket, held it with one hand. Plenty of room to get the impact underneath the back there and onto that extension. And with your left hand, hold this onto the bolt, nice and firm, inward pressure so it doesn't slip and fall off. And then just go nuts with the impact on there. And believe it or not, that actually did it for me. That got the bolts to work through. Now you might need to have a breaker bar and break those bolts loose first. Just break them loose and then you can hammer them the rest of the way out with that. Alright, now if your hub bolts look like this kind of, where you don't really see any threads anymore and it's just all a glob of rust, you know that if you break it loose it's just going to get stuck and not come out. So what I recommend, well, first in my situation, I don't think that's actually rust. It's just dirt. See? I'm just going to clean that off in my situation. However, in your situation, if your threads are completely rotted off, don't try to take it out. It's just going to kind of get stuck in there and not come out. Just get an angle grinder, a cut-off wheel, and then cut this bolt flush with the mount here, the wheel bearing hub assembly. That way none of these nasty threads are going to even go through these threads that are made into this hub, so it's not going to get stuck in there. Just once again, cut that off flush, and I keep touching this anti-seize. Oh my goodness. And then repeat the procedure I explained on the other side, heating this and then penetrating oil. Break it loose with a breaker bar if you have to, and then go nuts with the impact there. 1/2" impact, reducer, extension, wobble, and an external Torx Plus socket there. Alright, last but not least, if when you're going to take this hub out, if hitting it with a hammer is not good enough, like all I did was just hit the flange with a hammer and it knocked off after a dozen hits. But if that's not budging, I recommend getting a slide hammer kit on it. Check my other video, I show you how to do that. To get a slide hammer on the flange and just pull outward on the flange like that. And then if that doesn't do it, get a buddy. First off, get 2 of these old bolts here that hold the hub on. Thread them in about 8 threads into the hub, right on this one and this one, just kind of catty-cornered. While your buddy is slide hammering outward on it, you get in there on the back with a strong air hammer, and you air hammer on this and this, once again on the head of the bolt. You know, about 8 threads into the hub here. It's going to get a good bite on it, then air hammer on it, and it's going to also push the hub outward, give you a little extra force there. So while your buddy is slide hammering on it, you air hammer on the inside. That should break it loose. Now, you might still have trouble getting it out, in which case you can go around the edge of the hub here, you know, about right up in here. Get it nice and hot, and that'll kind of soften it up a little bit, maybe break the bond. But either way, it'll come out for you. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video, help you guys out. Number one thing that people do to screw up is using the external Torx socket instead of external Torx Plus. Let me try to find a bolt that's in good shape to show you here. This will kind of work. You can see how it's kind of got a curve to each rib right there on the socket. External Torx is just more pointy. This is more curved. It's clearly an external Torx Plus. So, all right, I'll put a link in the description below for my tutorial on how to do this for the socket, the external Torx socket, and let me know if you need anything else. All right, guys, sure do hope this video helps. If you got any more questions, let me know below. I've also got a Discord group and a Facebook group. We're happy to help you there. Have a nice day. Okay.